Hey, I'm Tashaka Armstrong, and welcome to the latest episode of Tech for the Rest of Us. We're going to geek out just a little bit today and talk about headphones, but not just any headphones. We're going to talk about the Star Wars First Edition Rebel Alliance headphones from SMS Audio. That's right, this is 50 Cent Company. I'm not going to do the whole 50. I'm not going to overpronounce it. It's 50 Cent. We're going to talk about that. What they've done here is they've given you a fully licensed version of his Street by 50 headphone line, and they've spared no expense, man. Everything is in this box. Let's see if we can pull this apart quickly. Now, normally I'd actually have all of this taken apart to display here and to show you, but there's so much going on here that I really just wanted to dig into this and kind of do an unboxing right here for you on camera. After you have the initial flap open with all the Star Wars licensing and branding on the box, you're then going to open yet another box which also has kind of these Star Wars flaps on it that shows you all the products here. There are actually 4 different versions of the Star Wars line. You have your Rebel Alliance, you have the Stormtrooper, the Vader phones, and those Mandalorians, Boba Fett. So once you've gotten into that, you open this up, you're going to have stickers, you're going to have a manual. There's also a 12-inch by 18-inch licensed Star Wars poster in this box. You're going to get this soft touch cloth to be able to clean up your headphones. You're also going to get this beautiful hard case. Yes, I've already taken this thing apart, so I know what's in it. You get this beautiful hard case, but the centerpiece of everything, which is of course the main reason why you purchase this, are the headphones here. So once you get the case open, and let's toss the cord, we'll come back to that in a second, you get these really nice, really glossy Star Wars Rebel Alliance headphones that I think are going to be a great centerpiece for any geek's audio accessorizations, your wardrobe, whatever the case may be. Great collector's item. I love collecting comic books, posters, and a lot of other things. So for those of you who are collectors and also audiophiles, great addition to your collection. Now let's get into it. Like I said before, the Star Wars Edition headphones are based on the Street by 50 line, so you get the same technology. You're going to get the folding hinges, which make for easy carry and storage, while you have these memory foam filled leather ear cups that actually make long periods of wear very comfortable. The sound delivered by these Star Wars cans are powered by 40mm drivers and feature what 50's team calls quiescent PNC technology. What that really means is that the cups fit your ears in such a manner that they provide some level of passive noise cancellation, thus the PNC, as these are on-ear headphones. They don't actually go completely over the ear. They sit kind of on top of the ear. No need to worry about cable problems like most headphones in this class. You actually get a detachable cable with a 3-click microphone built in, so you can take calls from the headphones as well. While listening to music, you can press the call answer button on the mic twice to skip forward a track. You can press it 3 times to go back a track. Press once to answer or end a call. The microphone on the cable is pretty adequate. When I made calls, callers on the other end said I sounded clear. Nothing to write home about, but perfectly acceptable for use. Speaking of perfectly acceptable for use, one of the small but important items I really appreciated with these headphones cable was the length. In my testing of other units, one of my chief complaints is always that these cables are quite short. The 3.5mm jack equipped cable, this one comes in at just under 60 inches, which should be plenty long for you whether you're connecting to an audio device in your backpack, your pocket, or sitting at your desk connected to a laptop or a tablet. Be ye forewarned though that this cable is white, so you're going to see some dirt after a while depending on how meticulously you keep your gear. As I alluded to earlier, it would seem that 50 spared no expense in giving you a phenomenal looking pair of headphones as well as all the gear and extras you get. But where I think they fall a little short is in the range of sound they deliver, which seems to be status quo for some of these hip hop centric headphones. Let me qualify that with this though. The sound is commendable at peak volumes with no distortion at the bottom end of the sound spectrum. That would be the bass. They reproduce plenty of bass and a discrete enough stereo image, but at the end of the day, it all comes out just a bit muddy. All the headphones I test are put through the paces with an Amazon Prime Music streamed playlist of the following songs: John Coltrane, Favorite Things; Benny Benassi's Cinema, the Skrillex remix of course; Claude Debussy, Clair de Lune; Nas, The Message; Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze; Living Colors, Cult of Personality. That's the music I use. And in case you're wondering why I wouldn't test these headphones with uncompressed files, it's because I'm more interested in testing in a common environment. I think the one that most people will find themselves in these days. Most listeners aren't audiophiles playing with lossless or uncompressed high bitrate codecs. MP3s and Spotify or other streaming radio services have become much the norm, so I think it's imperative to rate a pair of headphones with that in mind. Now, for the sake of fairness to the products, every pair I test gets connected to a more robust audio source and has some high bitrate music pass through them, which helps, of course, inform my opinion on the sound quality as I did with these. One of the qualities I really look for when listening to music through headphones is their spatial stereo imaging. You see, sound engineers take a great deal of time to situate mics all over the place in studio recordings or mix audio in layers so that some instrumentation sounds like it's in the background of a composition, other sounds more in the foreground, and yet others sound heavier on the left, some heavier on the right. That's the spatial stereo image. With these, I found the audio tracks lacking in these qualities due to the kind of mushy sound reproduction. A musical composition should present itself as a layered picture, if you will, with depth, clarity, and in some cases minimal processing, so that you can use your own tastes to adjust equalizer settings to your liking. In the modern era of mobile music, some of that goes out the door, and manufacturers add some sound processing, as has been done with 50 Streetline, also called tuning, to their headphones, so that when you plug up to your iPhone 6 or Galaxy Note 4, you don't need anything but to press play, and much to the chagrin of audio purists, I think that's actually okay. Not everyone, matter of fact, most end users probably don't want to take too much time to color the sound of their liking. That said, I think the market these are aimed at will absolutely love them and appreciate that bass-heavy sound reproduction. They can handle the bottom heavy with no distortion and plenty of volume, so many will be pleased with the quality of sound they provide and look rather smart while bobbing your heads to your favorite tunes. For geek culture, these are definitely head turners and compliment magnets. At $200, the Star Wars First Edition Rebel Alliance headphones by SMS Audio are definitely an investment, but one I'm sure many young fanboys will relish as they rock out while stylishly clad in their favorite faction's fashionable phones. Not to mention the posters, the stickers, this plush hard case. And while the fit and finish are first class all the way, just know that these will be best suited for those who, like Sir Mix-a-Lot, enjoy the bottom heavy side of things. May the force be with you, especially if that force is booming 808. I'm Tashaka Armstrong. If you like this video, if this has helped you out, please like, share, subscribe, and of course join us next time on Tech for the Rest of Us.